Another process that we frequently see is a trial. What is a trial? A trial is a formal hearing where evidence is called to figure out whether a person or a corporation is guilty of a criminal offense. A trial begins by the formal reading of the charges to the accused, and the accused pleading not guilty, usually. After that, the Crown calls witnesses one by one, and the Crown asks those witnesses questions about what they saw or heard or smelled, and what interactions they had with the accused. After the Crown's finished asking questions, the defense lawyer, and if there's multiple accused, each defense lawyer gets a chance to cross-examine that particular witness and seek to introduce doubt about their ability to observe, their motivations for lying, if any, and essentially try to erode the reliability of their testimony. That process repeats itself until the Crown has exhausted all of its witnesses. Sometimes they'll play videos and that type of thing. But once their case is over with, the defense is put to its election, and it has to decide whether or not it's going to call any evidence. There's no requirement in Canada to call evidence in defense. So it's really a strategic decision between the accused person and their lawyer. If defense is going to be called, then those witnesses are called by the defense, and the process is the opposite as it was with the Crown's case. The defense lawyer starts asking questions, and then the Crown gets to cross-examine, and the other defense lawyers if there are multiple accused. After the evidence is completed, the lawyers will make legal submissions, essentially taking the case law as it exists in Canada at the time and interweaves it with the evidence that was admitted at trial, and tells the judge or the jury, if it's a jury trial, what outcome should follow as a result of the evidence that's been heard. Those are called submissions. After that's all said and done, the trier of fact, whether it's a judge or a jury, will deliberate. Sometimes they deliver it right away. Sometimes they go off and think about it for weeks. It really depends on the case. But ultimately, a decision will be rendered whereby the accused is either found guilty of one or more offenses or is completely acquitted. If there's one or more findings of guilt, then there's a secondary process known as sentencing that needs to follow.